had it on some fucking stupid preview. Now I'm back. Nice suplex. Oh, this is the last show before we actually end up getting into something really, really special. AEW All Out. It's going to be AEW's biggest pay-per-view. CM Punk versus Darby Allin. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Ooh. Oh, let's go, baby. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can, either on the Cash App, $, ORION, NWSF, or you can do it with the YouTube Super Chat. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Gang. Let's go. Can't wait for CM Punk. Ooh, shit, let's go. The thing that really excites me the most, Michael in the building, what to do? The thing that really excites me the most, though, besides the NFL, my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, all 32 teams, my Oregon Ducks, college football, it's AEW. I mean, like I said, I don't get really worked up for WWE. Some of the pay-per-views are halfway decent. Money in the Bank was way better than SummerSlam, in my opinion, or WrestleMania. Ooh! But AEW, I just get a little bit more excited about it. I'm more of an AEW guy. I've been watching since day one. I definitely fuck with them more than I obviously do with WWE. But I'll still pay attention to both. But I think Raw, SmackDown, and NXT sometimes are not watchable. But AEW Dynamite, AEW Rampage are always watchable, and I definitely love every single episode. There hasn't been ever a bad episode of AEW Dynamite or AEW Rampage ever. I'm gonna probably pay the $50 to be able to get All Out on Bleacher or however I have to order it. Tyshawn Mullins in the building, Odin's Child in the building, and this is a limited edition. Obviously, it's a first edition shirt when AEW first came out, year one. Two, and I got the matching hoodie obviously as well. Obviously you can see it in the camera there. It's obviously flipped backwards, obviously based on how I have the camera, but it's my favorite shirt. Obviously I love me some AEW. And then the AEW merch with the logo, that's going to be worth a lot of money obviously for collectors, especially if you have stuff from year one. And obviously they're going to keep making the design unless they change the design further on. But CM Punk, Darby Allin, the card looks good. And obviously, if you're going through and you're watching, WWE and you get the Peacock and you had the WWE Network, $5, $10 a month, obviously AEW doesn't have as many pay-per-views, so you're going to have to pay. But for CM Punk's debut, $50. I mean, I don't really want to pay it. If there's some streaming sites that I might be able to get it for free, right? I definitely would be down if anyone knows of any that has something like that. But I'm thinking I might just end up paying for it so that way I can enjoy the pay-per-view. I don't want to miss a piece of history. Oh shit, look at this move. And the innovative moves that you get on AEW, the double team moves, you never see this shit on WWE. More excitement, better announcers besides Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. I love good old JR from obviously Raw back in the day. Damn it. All right. Obviously, I like Tony Schiavone from Nitro, so for me, it's a little bit more enjoyable for the guys that they have on the mic. Presentation is better. I feel the fans are better. I mean, the AEW fan base is rabid, and a lot of people have switched over from WWE to AEW. I just like the roster better. There's a few people I still like, that's over there, but just the fumbling of Bray Wyatt and The Fiend and everything that's been going on and all the cuts, and I'll still watch. I'll still do the pay-per-views. I'll still do the live streams for WWE. Occasionally I'll watch the Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, but I will never watch it like I used to religiously every single minute until the shows were over like I used to. But at least the fans are back, and that's exciting. Nice suplex off the top. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button. Subscribe to your boy. Getting closer and closer to 20,000. Oh, shit. Inner Circle, Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, The Elite, CM Punk. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I love me some AEW, baby. Let's go. Let's go. AEW. All day, every day. New world order. No, AEW for life, brother. I haven't missed an episode of AEW Dynamite or Rampage either, and I watch them all the way through. There's no skipping on AEW. I don't need to fast forward on the recorder on the DVR. But obviously the announcing is better, I feel, besides Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. The presentation is better. The fan base is better. The chanting along with the fans. Oh, shit. You'll never see that in WWE. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice super kick. But you're never going to see moves like this and double team moves and just the innovation for wrestling. It reminds me of ECW or WCW. All right, Santana and Ortiz, baby. These inner circle, baby. Let's go. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. $, ORION, NWSF on the Cash App or the YouTube Super Chat. Looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch. Link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatic. CM Punk next. Can't wait. Can't wait. CM Punk is always must-see TV. I can't wait to be able to watch CM Punk. And like I said, ooh, it's going to be something else, though. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to paying $50 for the pay-per-view or $60 or however much it is, but I might end up doing it. I'm kind of leaning more towards getting the pay-per-view than not. Michael in the building, Tyshawn Mullins in the building, Odin Child, my boy, in the building. Michael said, I'm having a drink right now for you. Appreciate that. AEW is my fave. Me too. Me too. You know what I mean? I'm a day one supporter of AEW. I'll never quit them. You know what I mean? I just like that, you know, if WWE wants to abandon talent and a lot of mid-card guys don't get love, come over to AEW and they'll appreciate you. And they treat everyone like a Kenny Omega or a Jericho, like a legend. They're very appreciative of the fans, very appreciative of the wrestlers. It's just a better environment. It's a better show for me. It's more enjoyable. I don't know if Raw, SmackDown, and NXT will ever get back to what it was. And especially now Vince is taking over, you know, with NXT, so you might as well just quit NXT altogether. So, huge rumor. Wyndham Rotunda maybe going to Impact. Yeah, I know Braun Strowman was linked to possibly going to Impact as well. Fuck that. Come to AEW. But I guess if you got CM Punk and maybe Daniel Bryan coming over, that's good enough for now. And you're bringing in over like Aleister Black and a lot of these other guys that have, you know, not been appreciated over there. But I mean, for me, I'm a Kenny Omega guy. That's my favorite wrestler that's in the business right now. My favorite tag team, you know, obviously the Young Bucks. I love Jericho. You know, I love John Moxley. You know what I mean? There's just the roster for me just has more guys that I enjoy to watch. I think that the storylines are better. They build up feuds better. And like I said, I just think the wrestlers like going there because they feel they have more freedom and they're not micromanaged by Vince. And I think Vince is catering only to a small audience now. You know, maybe kids or a younger generation. But you got to remember who's buying the belts, who's going to the shows, who's going to the pay-per-views. It's people like me that have been watching, you know, since 1985. We're the ones that are spending the $50, $100, $150, $200, buying the hoodies, buying the t-shirts, getting the floor seats, you know, making the time, buying the $500 belts. You ain't seen no little fucking kid buying that shit. You know what I mean? The guys and girls that have been watching wrestling since the 80s, that is the audience that they need to really be catering to, but you can tell sometimes they're catering towards maybe the younger generation or the kids, and that's why they're losing a lot of fans. The WWE has put shit product out for Raw, SmackDown, and NXT since COVID hit. Some of the pay-per-views, like Money in the Bank, I'll give them that. That was actually a pretty good one with fans coming back, but WrestleMania to me wasn't very good. SummerSlam really wasn't very good either, in my opinion. I mean, I'm pretty hard pressed. You know, you got to really show me something with either factions, innovative moves, double team moves, good announcing, you know, surprises. You know, I need to be able to see some character development, some build up. And I don't really get that from WWE anymore. And I don't know, maybe the last straw was, you know, letting the Fiend go. Maybe it was before then, but like I said, I've been a Generation 1 AEW guy from, you know, I've been all elite from day one, and I'm never going back. I'll still tune in and do the live streams for, you know, the WWE pay-per-views, but I don't get excited like I do. Like, I really love AEW, Dynamite, Rampage, and everything AEW as much as my Tampa Bay Buccaneers or my Oregon Ducks. Those are my top three. Michael, I appreciate that. Third Uso was reported at the training center. I did see that. The Uso family growing, getting more people there. We'll see if they end up taking care of them or not. All right, CM Punk, baby. Fucking love CM Punk. Man, I can't wait for the pay-per-view. The fans, you still got it. That's going to be one of the first ones, because he's been preparing. You know what I mean? He's been preparing. It's going to be one of those amazing. And Darby Allin wrestles reckless. Definitely an easy person to root for. Even though Kenny Omega, I feel, is the best wrestler in the industry right now, out of all federations, out of all platforms, in the world. Young Bucks are the best tag team to me. CM Punk, let's go. And like I said, for people that have been watching wrestling like me since, 1984, 85, I mean, I've gone through the Hulkamania era. I've gone through DX. I've gone through NWO. I've gone through Bullet Club. I'm not sure if I've ever felt the energy like I did with CM Punk, coming to AEW. And that's facts. Let's go. Man, Darby and CM should be putting on a match of the year type of match. I mean, I imagine he's going to maybe get bloody, probably do some high-risk moves. I imagine it's going to be one of the most memorable matches because it's CM Punk's debut from like 7 years. So the crowd is really going to be into it. I mean, if you ended up watching when, he debuted in his hometown in Chicago, it was fucking electric. I mean, I remember just thinking about it earlier that day, just the idea of CM Punk possibly coming back to wrestling. Pretty fucking exciting. I'll be announcing some of the Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League information either tonight, after this, or possibly tomorrow. Oregon Ducks versus Fresno State. I got that college football live stream I'm going to be doing on Saturday. Listen to them. Let's go. I love the passion from the fans. No one is more over than Jericho's theme song, Judas. If you end up watching wrestling, the fan participation on AEW is so much better than WWE. It makes WWE look like junior high, and obviously AEW looks like fucking the NFL. Facts. I wish they came to the West Coast a little bit more.
I think there might be some people out there who get a little bit tired of it real fast.
Michael, I appreciate that. If you guys have TNT or the TNT app, God bless the TNT app. I live in Oregon. I'm on the West Coast, so I never get Raw live. I never get SmackDown live or NXT live, but since I have the TNT app, I'm able to use the East Coast feed on there, and that way I'm able to watch at the same time as people like Odin's Child in New York. God bless TNT and the Eastern feed. I'm not able to watch it live like all y'all. I get it at 8 o'clock when you guys get it at 5. So after all the results are on Twitter and I'm on my Twitter feed, I already know what happened, which kind of blows. So at least when I can log into this, it makes it perfect that I can end up watching it when it's going on. 7 p.m. on Rampage instead of 10 p.m. You still got it. Well, we got to wait for that chant until we actually get to the pay-per-view. Yeah, Fozzie. Yeah, turn it on, man. Turn it on. AEW for life, brother. But I can't wait for the Oregon Ducks. College football is on. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to be doing the Oregon Ducks live stream. I really was the only one on YouTube. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, they're jumping him. Who's coming out? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. But I can't wait to do some college football. It's going to be really exciting. I really was the only one that did Oregon Ducks live streams, live play-by-play and reactions. I'll probably do Alabama, Ohio State, and a few other teams as well. And then obviously next Thursday we'll have the NFL. The Dallas Cowboys, we did boys, versus my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tampa Bay. It's going to be an amazing season. An amazing season. And I can't wait for this fucking pay-per-view. Uh-oh. Darby, Sting? Yeah, get out there and fucking stop this shit. We want to make sure this pay-per-view. Ooh, shit. Nice forearm by Darby. Beat that ass. Throw him in there. Ooh, shit. That was clean. Let's go. I can't wait to see what CM Punk's ring gear is going to look like. I mean, every little thing like that matters. Presentation, everything. I can't wait to see what his moveset is going to be like as well. Michael, a happy birthday. Ooh! I mean, when you get... Darby Allin. Oh, go to sleep. GTS, motherfucker. Yeah, let's go. Fucking go to sleep. Fucking Sting. I mean, just the legends that we end up having. Got all these different notifications coming up on my screen. I don't know if you guys can see that on your end. Twitter and everything. I'm growing the Twitter following, which is definitely exciting. But Darby is one of those guys, CM Punk said, you know, he's someone that he could root for when he was a kid. Just a reckless, not the typical size, not a roided out motherfucker that's like Roman Reigns, right? It's a smaller, you know, kind of thinner wrestler, you know, guy that would be not even an intercontinental type of wrestler, you know, someone that would be like a cruiserweight, all right? But you can respect guys like that. You can respect guys like that go all out. Oh, shit. What do we got going here? Another go to sleep? Get the fuck out of there, he says. Throw his ass out of the ring.
And now he gives Sting the floor. I gotta admit, I always did want to share a ring with you.
Yeah, damn right. Woo! Love me some Sting.
Respect, okay?
I remember when watching Sting in the 80s when he was blonde. Had the American face paint. I mean, I'm an OG, triple OG.
All these years have gone by and our paths never did cross, but that was then. And this is now. And speaking of now, it felt really good to watch going to sleep happen right before my very own eyes.
Damn right. GTS, baby.
It felt good to see a coffin drop right before my very own eyes. And it felt good to see your death drop somebody again.
Hell yeah. Show's on TNT right now if you have cable or the TNT app.
We all have the same goal in mind. We don't want anything to stop this match at All Out on Sunday.
Damn right.
We move traffic out of the way, and talking about getting traffic out of the way, that includes the Stinger.
So pay-per-view sounds like is on Sunday? Saturday or Sunday?
I know Darby's ready, and he's gonna...
I would assume Sunday.
I know that you're ready. I'm gonna fist pump my partner here and walk back to the dressing room. And then All Out, when Darby Allin, who's very ready.
Darby's from, I believe, from Washington as well. There's a lot of talent coming out of the Northwest. Let's go. And a lot of people, like on the WWE side on Twitter and, you know, the wrestling community, they want to talk shit, saying AEW is just getting the scraps, you know, of the guys that are, you know, older. You know, Sting is a guy that I've been watching for years and years and years, and I don't give a shit, you know, what other people think. I mean, I enjoy the camaraderie and then just that ambiance of having those OGs that I watched when I was a kid, so fucking love it. Love the theme song. I'm actually kind of wondering, since CM Punk left wrestling, normally Vince, you know, has trademarked, you know, with the theme music and the name. So obviously that must have expired for him to be able to use the CM Punk name and the theme song. Thank God. But no one is more over than Chris Jericho with Judas. When they play Judas, if you haven't watched AEW before, every fan sings it word for word, and you don't see that in WWE ever. Ever. You don't really have that camaraderie where you have that passion and that energy. Ooh, that's a fire shirt. Tay in the building. What it do? Kenny Omega. First drink. I mean, like I said, you can do whatever. Patron, you could do a beer. You could do pretty much anything there. I've been on a kind of a Corona tip lately. Corona, lime. It's light. It tastes good. So when is the pay-per-view? I believe the pay-per-view is going to be on Sunday. So Christian is back. I mean, Jungle Boy's fun to watch. Luchasaurus. I mean, the roster is amazing, man. Fucking love me some Kenny Omega. MJF, the biggest heel in wrestling. You know what I mean? The guy that has the most potential for just being the most hated in the business. And here we go, Orange Cassidy, one of my favorite guys. I mean, just, you go back and watch some of the little light kicks and the light punches that he does. I mean, he is so over, too. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Just love the fucking roster. Woo! Just the moves. The moves, man. Rusev is there now. I mean, you got so many. I mean, like I said, for me, I mean, if you enjoy just a good program beginning to end, Rampage on Friday nights, AEW Dynamite on Wednesday nights, that blows Raw, SmackDown, and fucking NXT out of the water, and that's facts. Yeah, Adam Cole and Dr. Britt Baker, I would assume, are still dating. DMD. And we'll have to see if we can get some of the other, talent that once Vince cuts them, they come over to AEW. Because I'm AEW for life, and I'm never going to stop. I just hope they come out to Oregon so that way I can end up, going to a pay-per-view. Like I said, the last pay-per-view I went to, pre-COVID was NXT TakeOver Portland, and I had front row seats right down the aisle. I got to see Finn Balor, got daps from Keith Lee, which was amazing. Got to see Matt Riddle. Obviously got to touch the tag belts that he won in that pay-per-view. Met Beth Phoenix. So I don't really know. AEW is more in the Midwest and the East Coast, which I'm very jealous of. But if they ever come out, to Oregon or Seattle, you best believe I'm fucking going. And I'll pay some good money to get some good seats too.
Get your complimentary bottle of Nugenix now.
Nugenix. But like I said, I'm going to be, going over a post, about the Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League. I believe this is going to be year 3 of the league. We'll have 8 spots open. Me and Zini Panini are in. She won the league last year as the only female in the league, so I'll have 8 spots. I'll do a video probably later tonight. You put in your email if you want to be about that life and, try to compete with the best of the best of the best for fantasy football, fandom, and obviously to be the best and be recognized on the channel. I'll go over kind of some of the details there, and then I'll probably end up picking the people within the next couple days and then doing the draft maybe Monday, since we got the Oregon Ducks and the Fresno State Bulldogs. I'm going to be doing that live stream on Saturday. AEW All Out, I believe, is on Sunday. So I'm going to be doing a lot of college football live streams and play-by-play and reactions. Hopefully I can do some reaction videos of some college football this season as well. So I'm going to be doing that. We're getting closer to the MLB playoffs. NBA, I'll be doing that when that comes back too. So your boy's going to be busy. I'll be doing NBA, college basketball, AEW, WWE, MLB playoffs from the Dodgers for my dad. Lots and lots of NFL, lots of college football. Definitely excited. It's going to be a lot of hard work. Having 2 jobs is tough. Full-time in the warehouse and full-time, obviously, with YouTube. But you guys are the best fans on planet Earth. I love you and I appreciate you. And it doesn't get any better than AEW, college football, and the NFL season. And it's just right around the corner. I can't wait. MJF, the best heel in the business. Arguably one of the best talkers in the business already. And he's only like 24, 25. Absolutely love MJF.
For me to do, MJF. What an intro, Tony. You're such a professional.
And he's a really good wrestler, too. I mean, you got to have heels and guys that, that are hated by the crowd and just, playing that role. But I love talkers. If you're a good talker and you're a heel, on top of that, mic skills are very important, but you also got to be able to go out and get it done in the ring, and MJF can do both. BOFF, both. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that fucking like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ORION-NWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics.
I'll be taking your place. And I know wrestling fans are going to take a long time.
Yeah, I wanted to be able to do this live stream.
Hell, I might as well be pro wrestling stepdad because I have your shoes to fill, Christopher.
Yeah, I wanted to be able to do this live stream, but girlfriend's still working in the studio room, so I would have ended up having like a a green screen background while I ended up watching this. But maybe next time,
About 1 or 2 times too many. Because he kept coming back.
But I usually watch this religiously, and normally I don't do a live stream when I watch it, but I'm always watching Dynamite, I'm always watching Rampage, so every once in a while I'll hop on and do a live stream like this, or I'll do it in the studio if I have access to it as well, so.
Your knees are shaking your back as AD takes a 5 hours.
But definitely with the NFL season going down to the cuts and being down to the 53-man roster, definitely exciting. I mean, we're getting so close. I know a lot of people are going to be in the stream to see my Tampa Bay Buccaneers play against the Dallas Cowboys next Thursday. It's going to be fun to kick off the season. Obviously, I assume that we're going to win, but there are going to be some special guests, hopefully stopping through either in the building here with me or, obviously remotely through the StreamYard app that obviously I use in the program that I use. Been putting together some little pop-ups and extra special things that I have planned, for the NFL season. And then we got college football with my Oregon Ducks, versus Fresno State Bulldogs. That's going to be going on Saturday as well. So your boy's going to be very, very busy. And I got to be able to get this pay-per-view, though. Does anyone know how I order this pay-per-view? It's just through, Bleacher, or I know there's a couple different ways that I can probably pay for it. I want to watch it on a TV rather than watch it on my phone. Definitely want to be able to do a live stream watch party for it. And normally I wouldn't pay $50, even if it is an AEW pay-per-view, but for CM Punk, I think it's going to be worth it. Orange Cassidy, one of my favorites of all time. I mean, hands in the pocket, little kicks, little punches. I mean, he is so over with the crowd. How can you not like Orange Cassidy? And he would be someone that would get buried in WWE. Vince and Triple H and Stephanie and Shane, they don't know talent when they see it. Sometimes you don't need to be the biggest guy. Orange Cassidy and obviously Darby Allin are great examples of that. You can be a smaller guy and still work the crowd and be entertaining. And it's fun to watch. I'm just hoping more and more guys come over from WWE. We can get some guys to come over from Impact or ROH. And I mean, I'm a huge, huge wrestling fan. I'll never stop watching. But AEW by far is my favorite. Yeah, get the fuck out of there, Matt Hardy. It'd be really cool to see Jeff Hardy come over. Say, delete, delete, delete. Let's go, baby. Love me some Orange Cassidy. I actually retweeted one of the little clips when he, had it all out, I believe, last year. Little punch, little kick, little punch, little kick. And I think it was Pac, and then he ended up having a nice little, minute, 2-minute back and forth. The bastard Pac. Another person that, didn't really get a chance to really showcase their skill set in WWE. And I'm glad Jon Moxley went over, you know what I mean? Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, and obviously Roman Reigns with the Shield. That was obviously one of my favorite factions. I mean, I'm an NWO guy, but seeing Jon Moxley go over and having Jericho and a lot of these guys, I don't give a shit if some of them got titties or if they're fat. You know what I mean? It's about the legends and putting out a good product. And obviously the fan participation and the love they have for AEW is way higher than anything I've seen on the WWE side. If anything, WWE is kind of going downhill and AEW is trending upwards. Ooh, shit! Lots of athletic wrestlers on the AEW roster, too.
You'll be going to the ring pretty soon and be talking to Chris Jericho. I know he has a lot.
Come on, Orange.
The potential end of his AEW career, or does he have a lot to say? That's the rest.
All right, here we go. Hit him with that DDT. Yeah! Way to sell it right there. 2. But I definitely got a busy few days. Northwest Sports Fanatics Fantasy Football League. If you want to be a part of it, I'll do a video probably later tonight. You put in your email. I'll select 8 people, and then we'll have the Fantasy Football League draft. Probably sometime, maybe on Labor Day. Oh, shit! Oh, shit. Orange, are you kidding me? And then I'll probably do that maybe on Labor Day, maybe on Monday. And then obviously I got college football live streams that I'm going to be doing, live play-by-play reactions, some reaction videos, 2! And then obviously we got All Out on Sunday. So a very busy Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for your boy. 2! Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. It's your boy, Northwest Sports Fanatics, watching AEW. All right, let's go. Just getting ready for CM Punk, Darby Allin, and All Out, okay? If you got TNT, turn that bitch on. Oh! I love Orange.
He baited Jack Evans into a wild swing and a miss, but a standing switch by Evans.
Evans got the kind of the DX colors going on.
A lot of people don't realize those kicks are just mind games. They're not supposed to hurt, but they're a big part of what he does and his makeup and who he is.
He's not going to be out wrestled home for home by Orange Cassidy or anybody else.
Oh man, they so draw things out. Orange Cassidy is just pure comedy. Fucking love it. I do want to go do $5 donation. Thank you. Appreciate you. I can't see who donated just yet, so when someone types in the chat, I can acknowledge that. Odin's Child, of course it's Odin's Child. What to do? Jeffrey Sear in the building. What up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. CM Punk coming back was awesome. Abandon, I know. I appreciate that. Gang. Oh, I fucking hate this when they do this damn picture-in-picture. Fuck the sponsors. Okay, I get it. I get it. But at least they're showing it. But make the screen fucking bigger. You know what I mean? Like split it half and half. I know the sponsors, they want to be able to show their fucking stupid car ad or whatever. But like, dude, if I'm watching wrestling, you know what I mean? And I get it. They could have just cut to commercial and not shown the action at all. So I guess I can't bitch. At least they have a screen off to the right. That's fine. But, I mean, as a wrestling fan, I don't want to miss nothing. I want to watch all of Dynamite, all of Rampage, all of All Out. I'm AEW through and through. And this is a season, year one shirt, all right? You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the year one stuff is pretty rare. Obviously, they're going to keep the design, pretty much the same. But I got a hoodie, I got a t-shirt right when they came out, obviously, within that first month. And my favorite t-shirt that I own, this one right here. All Elite Wrestling for life. Ooh, Orange. Took a little bit of a spill right there. Love me some Orange Cassidy. But we're going to have a fantastic year for wrestling as we're going into Halloween, Thanksgiving, my favorite holiday of the year, Christmas. Football season's right around the corner. Are you fucking kidding me? CM Punk is back in wrestling. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, what else can I ask for? College football? I get my Oregon Ducks on fucking Saturday against Fresno State. I mean, what else can I really ask for? Wrestling with CM Punk. You got fucking NFL right around the corner. College football is gearing up. You're going to have the MLB playoffs gearing up here pretty soon, too, next month in October. Hopefully the Dodgers end up repeating and going back-to-back. Obviously, my dad's been a Dodger fan since the 50s, so I'll be doing some Dodger live streams in the playoffs, too. Your boy is always going to be grinding and working hard. No one will fucking outwork me. Next goal is to reach 10,000 followers on my Twitter feed. So Orion_NWSF or Northwest Sports Fanatics. If you have a Twitter, follow me. Like I said, I've been working on it pretty hard, and I've gone from around 500 followers on there, and I wasn't doing a whole lot of interacting. It was more for me just reading purposes, memes, GIFs, and getting information on sports and NFL. But now I've been interacting with a lot of other different people on there in the sports world, and obviously John Cena follows me, Jose Canseco follows me, and now I'm sitting at like maybe 1,700, and it's only been a few weeks. So if I keep grinding it out like this, hopefully I can get to 10,000 by the time that the NFL season's over. And then if I can have 2, accounts over 10,000, YouTube channel over 20, Twitter over 10,000, that's really what I'm looking for. And then I can work on the Instagram later after that. Yeah, way to click to the fucking commercial right when the match fucking ended in the roll-up. Thanks a lot, TNT. I wanted to fucking watch that. And of course, they fucking show a replay, but that's not the same. Shame on you, TNT. Come on, man. Oh, Matt Hardy's old ass is back. Love Matt Hardy. Love Jeff Hardy. As far as tag teams are concerned, you got Edge and Christian. You got the Dudley Boys, Devon and Bubba Ray. But Matt and Jeff, legends in the game. And they always will be. Oh, shit. Best friends. Best friend. It's the best friends. Is it Private Party? Angelico, the Blade. Odin's Child, my dude. Nat Rue, my dad's a huge wrestling fan. I can't stand it. The bad acting kills me, but more power to those who do like it. Nat Rue. Well, you know what? I mean, I've been watching since 1985, so I'm probably older than you, but it's not necessarily about, oh shit, here we go. Jungle Boy, one of my favorites, with Luchasaurus. Dude, this theme song fucking kills it. The fan participation, when he ended up going against, I think, was it Kenny Omega, for the belt, maybe like a month ago, I had chills. And obviously, if you don't know, his dad was Luke Perry from 90210. So, and his dad passed away. So, I mean, every time it kind of chokes me up a little bit knowing that, his dad's in heaven watching down on him, pursuing his dream, to be Jungle Boy in AEW. So I'm a big Jungle Boy fan, you know what I mean? Him, Luchasaurus. I think it's a cool story, for someone that was doubted that he couldn't be in the wrestling business and to be able to see where he's at now. But definitely love Jungle Boy's entrance and that theme music. Fire. Maybe not, it's close to maybe Judas, and obviously with Chris Jericho. But yeah, some people like wrestling, some people don't. But I feel wrestling and football kind of go hand in hand. I've been watching NFL, college football, and I've been watching wrestling, since the beginning. You know what I mean? With the Hulkamaniacs, the Ultimate Warrior, Legion of Doom, Demolition. I'm going through ECW with Rob Van Dam, Sabu, Mike Awesome, Tajiri, Masato Tanaka. I mean, I can go through and name drop for days and days and days and days on every single one. Brutus the Barbaric Beefcake, Doink the Clown. I mean, you want me to go left, I'll go right. I mean, I've been watching, and my sport knowledge for NFL and college football is at the very top, but my wrestling knowledge and just the amount of, tapes that I've used to watch. I remember going to Blockbuster Video and renting out the SummerSlams, the Survivor Series, going in there and drinking the Mountain Dew and just staying up all night and watching old wrestling pay-per-views. That's how I would spend my weekends back in the day. I mean, I absolutely love it. Yeah, Matt Hardy in a suit definitely is weird. Yeah, Luke Perry's song. Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, love him. Odin's Child, I appreciate you, man, with the donation. Any donation matters. It counts. $1, $2, $5. Just spending time with the fans is what I like to do. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. And, I wanted to be able to show you guys kind of a glimpse of my life. And that's why I've taken the Instagram and the Twitter and the Facebook and the channel and kind of more of a personal direction. I mean, I'm still going to be doing the fire editing, and I'm going to be doing the live streams and the play-by-play and the reactions. But I also want to be able to, once in a while, just go live on my phone. If I'm going to the beach or, if I'm going to a pay-per-view or maybe a sporting event, so that way that we can just interact because, I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. Fanatic Family is the best. We got the best, I feel really, the best YouTube sports chat that's out there with the amount of fans that we have, from the West Coast to the East Coast globally. Like I said, I've met a lot of really cool people, a lot of good friends. I'm gonna end up meeting some of y'all, obviously as we go, with this in the future, and I keep grinding it out. The ultimate goal is to travel, to go to every single NFL, venue or MLB or NBA, and link up with you guys, and go to a game together, or go to a bar by your house and watch a game, or just go to your house or condo or apartment and and eat dinner and watch the game together. I mean, I think that would be a really cool experience. To be able to vibe with the fans. And I've always been for the people. I am one of those people that does really appreciate every single one of you guys. And that's big facts. Odin's Child, my boy. Appreciate you. Can't wait for the Chiefs, man. Like I said, right now, Chiefs and Buccaneers, we are the two best teams in the NFL. And I'm not really sure if anyone's going to be able to compete with us this year. It wouldn't really surprise me. Wouldn't really surprise me if we play in the Super Bowl again. And I know you're a big Chiefs Kingdom guy, Odin Child, but I mean, injuries can happen, to Tampa and the Chiefs. That's big facts. But it's looking like it's going to go through Kansas City and Tampa Bay. And as far as my Oregon Ducks are concerned, Mel Kiper and a lot of these other guys are coming out with their, way too early, NFL draft mock. Obviously Spencer Rattler should be a top 3 pick. Stingley will be the best corner from LSU. But Kayvon Thibodeau came in number 1 on his list, and it's great to see. And that's a big reason why I want to go to Eugene this weekend and, to go see a couple games in person to see Kayvon Thibodeau, because he is the next Khalil Mack, Von Miller, the next Chandler Jones, the next J.J. Watt, T.J. Watt. I mean, he's the next big thing on defense, Kayvon Thibodeau from the Oregon Ducks. He's going to be a DN, outside linebacker, I would assume, one of those hybrid players that can play all around, but more likely he's going to be a DN, I would assume. But, if you have an athletic guy that can play DN, D-tackle, outside linebacker, Kayvon Thibodeau has got it. Oh, Moxley, one of my favorites. Absolutely fucking love Moxley. I mean, him and Seth Rollins were my favorite. Obviously, Seth Rollins, I feel, is one of my favorites that's still in WWE right now, but I love me some Moxley. Hey, guy, Raiders. We used to rent the old wrestling pay-per-views. Absolutely. People would, have like the, illegal cable or whatever, or they would order it, and you'd have 5 friends come over. Everyone pays like $10 each. I remember watching Bash at the Beach, November to Remember, ECW pay-per-views, WCW pay-per-views. I mean, even WWF pay-per-views back in the day, paying the $50, $60. I mean, some of those memories that I have when I was a kid and in high school were some of the best, because when the NWO and DX were peaking, that's when I was like freshman to senior in high school. And some of the best memories I will ever have. New world order for life, brother.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Good old JR. Damn it.
Since I've been with AEW.
Love good old JR. Love Shivani. And I love that combination that they took someone from Raw, they took someone from Nitro, paired them together. I just love the chemistry of those two.
I think it's been a bad decision. And I'll tell you and him why. When you welcome future Hall of Famer, the MVP, Chris Jericho.
Hell yeah. Listen to the pop from Judas. Listen to the crowd right here. Listen, you don't get this in WWE anywhere. It doesn't matter what fucking arena this is in. Listen to the crowd chant along with Judas. I love this theme song. This is the best theme song in wrestling right now. Hands down. The most over theme song, no matter where he goes. And at the pay-per-view, it'll be on a whole nother level. He is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, Chris Jericho. ECW, WCW, fucking WWF, WWE. Turn it up. Him and his band Fozzy. Love me some Jericho. That may come. Push them all away. It's in my mind. This crowd right here could be a little bit more amped up. I don't know where they're at today, but usually the crowd is way more amped up than this. These people must be on drugs or drunk. Up they come, man. Come on, crowd. Are you on drugs? Judas in my mind. Let's go. They must be on drugs or drinking or something, because that was probably like a 3 out of all the times that I've ever heard Judas. Let's figure out where AEW is tonight, because these Jerichoholics are definitely slipping. But I love crowd participation. That's one of the funnest things that I think I really enjoy with wrestling, besides the innovation, the double team moves, the factions. Vince doesn't like that.
Welcome to Chicago.
Damn, they're in Chicago? You think that they would have more of an amped up crowd, man. When CM Punk came, it was a lot louder in Chicago, I'll tell you that. Last week.
Since 22 years ago, I started my main event journey in this business in Chicago.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes at number 1. Brady was at like 6 or 7. I did see that. But as we all know, they can have Brady in the top 5, in the top 10. But if you have Tom Brady, you have a chance. You have a chance. So I feel pretty good about it. You know what I mean? NFL season's going to be fucking spectacular. Can't wait to watch the rookies this year, too.
I got to ask you, I know a lot of people have asked me, why did you select and put this stipulation on this match for yourself? This is your idea. If you don't win, you won't wrestle in the AEW ring again. Why is the strange stipulation?
Yeah.
God, Jericho is such a fucking legend.
That day at the Bombay Bicycle Club when I signed with you, Jim. And those are good questions. I will answer them. But first of all, I want to say something right off the bat. MJF, you are a piece of shit.
Yes, MJF is a piece of shit. I love that. You don't get that on WWE either. Love it. Fucking love it. Piece of shit.
But you're diabolical and calculated.
Great talker on the mic, MJF.
And you're vicious and you're a button pusher. So am I. And you're confident and you're oh so arrogant. So am I. As a matter of fact, the only thing you have over
Jericho, God, he's such a great talker.
3 victories.
I don't care if he gets old. I don't care if he gets fat. Always entertaining. Inner Circle, too. That faction's great, too.
2021, August 18th, 2021.
Boxing was huge back then. Yeah, Tyson Evander Holyfield. I ordered that, too, as well. Yeah, especially if you're ordering UFC or, you're watching boxing back in the day. I remember, Tyson biting the ear of Evander Holyfield. Shit, I remember watching Hoist Gracie in fucking UFC 1. That shows you how old I am. I mean, I've been watching the birth of wrestling, the birth of UFC, the birth of all of that.
That we were going to succeed. Jim was there. There's no guarantee it was going to be a success. But yet here we are on the 100th episode of Dynamite.
100th episode, baby. Hell yeah. And they're not going anywhere. They're never going to sell to Vince, which I love. I wish that WCW was never bought out, or ECW, obviously with Paul Heyman and the money. I wish that we had 3 federations, you know what I mean, to kind of spread the talent around. So that way you have a different show for ECW, WCW Nitro, Thunder, have an ECW, and then obviously you could still keep WWE. That was one thing that I wished that Vince wasn't, so power hungry to buy it and shut it down. But now, with Cody Rhodes and fucking Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, they're never selling. Khan family, they're never fucking selling. Yeah, don't take a leak during the Tyson fight. Absolutely. A guy, Raiders. That's absolutely true. You go take a leak, or you go get some snacks, like a piece of pizza or like some chips, and then boom, the fight's over. You're like, what the fuck? The Beast versus the Mountain. Yeah, no kidding. Let's go. Appreciate every single one of y'all hanging out with your boy. It's going to be a fun weekend. Really, really excited about my Oregon Ducks. Get to watch Kayvon Thibodeau, obviously, on Saturday. We got this pay-per-view all out on Sunday. And I'll go over some information about fantasy football. And we're just getting so close to Tampa Bay and the Dallas Cowboys. You have no idea the excitement that's running through my body to be able to start calling games that really matter for the NFL regular season. Lots of reaction videos. Lots of live play-by-play reactions for college football and for the NFL. It's going to be fucking litty lit lit. You better believe it. Lots of beers, lots of weed consumed. You better believe that.
And I will thank you for being a big part of mine. But before that happens, remember, Max, you're not going to take this away from me. You will not take this away from me. If you want Chris Jericho out of this ring, you're going to have to be the best you've ever been. Look me in the eye. You're going to have
Jericho's lost to him like 3 straight times, so. Yeah, Sarah Small, Jericho for life. Out of all the talkers in wrestling, you got The Rock, you got Stone Cold, you got Hollywood Hogan. Jericho definitely is in my top 5, hands down. And I think MJF, is one of those guys that, he's got potential to be one of the best talkers of all time. He is the youngest, brightest heel that I've seen in wrestling in a long fucking time.
Jericho putting his AEW career on the line in the final fight. Jericho versus MJF live this Sunday on pay-per-view. So much riding on the career of this man in AEW. He was right.
Fucking love Jericho.
He took a chance, and 100 episodes later, what have we become?
The champion. The first AEW champion. I remember that, man. God, it was so electric when AEW debuted. Just someone to go against Vince. You know what I mean? It's one thing if Vince, put out a good product. If he was putting out a good product of wrestling, then we could enjoy Raw, SmackDown, NXT. There wouldn't be such back and forth with WWE fans and AEW fans or Impact or ROH. But it's just that they got so lazy. You know what I mean? And then AEW came in and showed that they are a real contender. And like I said, you can look at the numbers, you can look at ratings, but I think just the fans are more passionate, for AEW. I don't really see the same fan participation, except for maybe pay-per-views in WWE. You see similar participation, but you get it on the shows on Rampage and Dynamite every time. Even though this crowd in Chicago is a little bit scaled back, I was hoping for a little bit more energy because I like that energy that I get when I go to Autzen when I watch the Ducks or when I watch NFL in Seattle to see Russell Wilson, and same thing when I end up getting the energy when I end up watching Dynamite or Rampage. So, all right, who do we have up next? Powerhouse Hobbs. And I love that Taz is there as well. I love the factions, and that's one thing also too. Vince hates factions, and obviously when you're in AEW, factions are okay, and I absolutely love it. Oh shit!
Well, that's typical of Cage. Next thing you want to do is have a fair fight. Will Hobbs.
God, these guys are on fucking steroids, aren't they?
And of course, Taz, the other voice joining us here on commentary. Taz, how can you say that about Brian Cage? It was
Ooh!
Orchestrated that huge betrayal just over a month ago.
I understand that, Excalibur.
God, how much steroids do these guys do? Cage and fucking Hobbs. God damn, they're huge. It's like you look at like Roman Reigns and he's roided up, but all right, Brian Cage, Powerhouse Hobbs.
You are talking about two strong, powerful.
Ring the fucking bell. God, I need a fucking beer. No beer in the house right now. Joe, what to do, my guy? I wanted to end up doing the live stream, in the studio, but the girlfriend is working in there, so every once in a while I'll just go live, and I'm watching AEW Dynamite right now. Just vibing with the fans. You just had 6? Well, fucking shit, bro. Joe is one of the bros from the work at the warehouse, busting our ass, unloading trailers, and just doing all the fucking work out there. But appreciate you, my guy. But I'm going to be doing Oregon Ducks and the Fresno State Bulldogs live stream. That will be fucking lit. We got the AEW All Out pay-per-view on Sunday. Obviously, I got my fantasy football league that I'm going to be doing as well. So, I'm going to be fucking busy as shit. Definitely need to load up on beers, weed. It's going to be a jam-packed weekend, so I can't fucking wait. God, I hate when they cut to a fucking commercial like this. It fucking pisses me off. Like, just let me watch AEW Dynamite or anything that's going on TV. But I guess, with sponsorship, they got to do this. But, all right. Yes, I see you have The Conjuring on. I don't give a fuck. Let me watch what I want to watch. Damn it. Fucking Joe drinking the beers. He said 6. Send some beers my way, my guy. Hey, guys, says when I watch wrestling live, I friggin' scream and haggle the baby faces. Oh. Joe, my dude. Yeah, well, like I said, last time I went to NXT TakeOver Portland, I had front row seats, so I love going to wrestling shows when they come to Portland or they come to Seattle. I usually get really good seats. I get good interaction with the wrestlers. I usually get daps or get really good pictures, and I get good interactions. No autographs. I wish I did, but usually I'm trying to get seats very, very close, and And I'll tell you, NXT TakeOver Portland before COVID hit, one of the best pay-per-views that I've ever been to ever. Like, hands down. Go back and watch that pay-per-view if you are a fan. And, yeah, it was fucking crazy. All right, Odin Child, appreciate you with the donation. My dude, AEW Dynamite. I'm watching the East Coast feed right now. Obviously, if I didn't have the TNT app, this fucking shit wouldn't even be on until 8 o'clock my time, so. And like I said, normally I'll end up doing, videos from the studio, but every once in a while I like to be personable with the fans and just hop on. And, I know some people will end up watching this a little bit later or wanting to read the comments and just vibe in, but I'm always working hard. I'm always grinding. And after Dynamite is over, here at 7 o'clock, I'll hop on and I'll probably do another live stream because your boy is the hardest working motherfucking YouTuber on goddamn fucking planet Earth. One job, who cares? 2 jobs, yeah, that's what I got. So I'm always going to work hard. I'm always going to fucking grind. Said, tell me tomorrow how to add cat. Okay, I will, man. Well, there's a YouTube super chat. So you should be able to see like a $sign. On the chat. Normally when I'm not on this, because obviously this is just straight from my phone, but normally there's an option with like a $sign on the YouTube channel. You hit that, and then what people do is they put in their debit card, and then they put in like a message or the amount, and then that's how the people donate. So usually I'll get donations from 99 cents, $1, all the way up to $500. So, oh, my boy, Joe, my boy, bro, thank you. Dude, you the dude, man. Joe, I fuck with you, my guy. Dude, $20 fucking by my boy Joe. It don't matter if he's got 1 beer, 6 beers, 12 beers. This is my boy. Big Dodger fan, big Raiders fan. I can't wait for you to be in the live stream, my guy. Hey, no, it's okay, man. With YouTube, it's one of those things, if you've never donated before, there's a lot of people that I am their very first donation where they've never donated to a channel ever before. And like I said, when people do, it's greatly appreciated. Your boy's always hustling. I'm always grinding. Appreciate you. Love you. We ended up having a food truck come in with some Philly cheesesteaks today. My boy Joe ended up hooking me up with a Coca-Cola. Appreciate you. Your first donation ever to any channel. And not only that, you could have done $1 or $2. That's a lot of love. Like Odin Child, the guy that was in here before, he's the #1 donator to the channel. A lot of times he'll do 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200. So, like I said, the appreciation and the fan support is all love. And like I said, I know when I do Raiders games, that's when you'll really see a lot of the money come out when obviously I'm doing the NFL. I'm in the studio with the green screen. But much love to my boy Joe. We're going to talk tomorrow, my guy. I'm going to have to buy you a soda or a drink. Obviously, I'd love to buy you a beer, but we can't have beers at work, or can we? But yeah, I appreciate you, my guy. Much love. Joe with his first donation, probably on YouTube ever. And it was to me, the coworker, my dude. Yeah, and obviously Joe was, telling other people at work, it's like, dude, this guy's got 20,000 subscribers, and, there's some skeptics, people that don't believe, but you go back and look at the videos. I mean, I got videos over 100,000 plays, 100,000 views, but the fan interaction to me is the most exciting thing, to be able to vibe with the fans. And it's a good community. I mean, we got fans from the East Coast to the West Coast, but we also have fans that are global. So much love to my boy Joe. Gang. I'll be doing some Dodger live streams as well. Yeah, you're watching Cap and Rails. I know, man. People don't understand when you're doing warehouse work, when you're doing that physical labor. Some stuff is easy, and there's some lazy points. But when you're unloading trailers, or when you're doing some of that physical grind work that you do on your side, sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes it's kind of one of those things you wish you weren't there. You know what I mean? But you got to be able to grind it out and hustle. And like I said, it doesn't matter if I end up working 8, 9 hours and I'm fucking drained. I'm always putting in the work. I mean, I've already put in over 100,000 hours to the channel. Just on the cusp of 20,000 subscribers, 3.4 million views. Ooh, shit. And like I said, with the participation and the fan support, like you, Joe, thank you so much, man. And like I said, even if you would have did $1, I would have got excited. But your boy went out there and just threw out the cash like I was some fucking stripper with big titties. Boom, fucking $20, making it rain like O-Dog's got the titties. Appreciate you, my guy. Much love to you, dude. Gang. I'll never forget that, too. I always remember every single person that donates to me, from the very first donation that I've ever gotten. And like I said, it always amazes me, just the people and what they do for me. Appreciate you very, very much, man. Tasha Mullins in the building. What to do? I know, these guys are all steroided up, huh? Dude, Powerhouse Hobbs, he looks like he fucking does steroids for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Brian Cage looks like he's doing steroids when he's in the ring. Oh, shit, look at this. Oh, shit. Ring the fucking bell. Oh, shit. Powerhouse Hobbs, let's go. So it looks like we got another about 40 minutes until the show is over. Shout out to Odin's Child, $5. Shout out to Joe and Andrade, my boy. Appreciate you. And like I said, when you end up seeing the interaction with the fans and how many people are in the room and just the interaction that you're going to get, especially when the Raiders, your favorite team, is going to be on 2 times within the first month on Monday Night Football. I know the Week 4 game is against the Chargers, and then I think Week 1 is against the Ravens, and then Week 2 is against the Steelers, your ex-wife's team. Gonna be fun. So I know on those Monday night games, because I'll do Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night, and those are the main ones, and sometimes I'll do Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon. Your boy's always hustling and I'm always grinding. That's going to be fun. So we're going to get a lot of Ravens fans and a lot of Raiders fans. Also, we'll have a lot of Chargers fans and Raiders fans as well for Week 4. So can't wait for you to be in there, man. It's going to be exciting. We do have some really loyal to the soil Raiders fans, like my boy Tony Grady. He usually will pop in for Raiders games and he'll throw me 20, 25, 50, 100. And he's very consistent with it. And I can't wait to be able to interact with him. And then, like I said, you can build some friendships and link up, through Twitter and Instagram and a lot of the other social media apps as well.
I will place a coin.
Joe, yeah. And like I said, I mean, both teams are kind of like borderline playoff teams. We don't really know what the Raiders or Broncos are going to do. They're kind of on the bottom looking up at the Chargers and the Chiefs, right? And on the flip side with the Steelers, Baltimore and the Browns in most circles are projected to be a little bit better. But that doesn't mean that the Broncos and Raiders could surprise some people as well as the Steelers. I don't think a lot of people are giving either team a whole lot of hope, but that's why we fucking play the game, right? We play the fucking game to see what happens, and I'm excited to see the rookies. Morig, your safety looks fire. It's going to be exciting to see Carr, Darren Waller, and obviously you got one of the best running backs in the league, Josh fucking Jacobs. Oh, look at this. This is a fucking Big Show. Paul White coming out. All right, I see you. Big Show is a big motherfucker, ain't he? Let's go. AEW, all out. Man, I can't fucking wait. Oh, man. Big Show is a big motherfucker. 7 foot plus. Yeah, chokeslam all those motherfuckers. QT Marshall, okay. Ooh, big fucking fist to the face. I need a beer. Desperately. Normally I've been on this Corona tip, where I've been just drinking mad Coronas and limes and weed. Money's a little tight right now. But like I said, hopefully, obviously people donate here on the channel. They'll donate through Cash App, and it's just so greatly appreciated. You know what I mean? All the hustle, the grind, the time, the effort put in, and the fans are the best. The Northwest Sports Fanatics, Fanatic family, you guys are the best fucking fans on planet Earth. I love you and I appreciate you very, very much.
They've seen enough of the factory.
No way, you did? See, you never told me that story, but I guess we've never really talked about wrestling, at work. It's normally we're talking Raiders, right? Raiders. Or we're talking Dodgers, we're talking Kershaw, we're talking, about the pitchers, who's playing. Yeah, I've had some pretty good, introductions, with certain wrestlers, and I've been watching, and you're kind of an old school guy too. I've been watching wrestling since, the mid 80s, NFL, college football. I've been watching all that shit, for a long, long time. Some of the younger fans, might have only been, introduced to wrestling and maybe football or baseball or basketball within the last 20 years. But you and me are the OG, triple OGs. I mean, I've been watching shit for a long, long time. Big chair shot to the back by the Gun Club. Corona is, yeah, I know, in that Mini Cooper. Bro, I talked to him about that today too, bro. I was like, you got to put some limes in there with some salt, have a knife in there to cut up the limes. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ended up meeting up with a buddy that visited me from Arizona over the weekend. I haven't seen him in 2 years, and yeah, we were throwing back the Coronas, a little bit of Fireball, but yeah, I had Coronas in the vehicle, and man, I mean, I can throw the Coronas back. You'll see in the live streams when I end up doing the NFL live streams or the college football live streams. Once the Coronas start going, I mean, I'll do the 2 at a time, 1, 2, 2 at a time. I'll throw them back, but you got to make sure you got the lime in there as well. But you know, I mean, some people they'll smoke. You know, some people will drink. Some people do other things, other drugs and whatnot. But you know, normally for me, it's like I don't really have an urge that bad. I don't need to drink at work or drink somewhere where I'm not supposed to drink. You know, smoking or doing dabs is one thing. You know what I mean? Or if you're doing something else. But ooh, but I bet Big Show is big as hell. I mean, I've been like face to face with some of those wrestlers front row, you know, when they're, you know, coming down the aisle, and you can tell some of them are a lot smaller than they look on TV, but then there's some of them that are a lot bigger. I mean, you get those guys that are like 6'5" and above, and you're like, damn, these guys are huge. Big Show. Every bit of, I would assume, 7 foot. I don't know, you have to probably look up his Instagram or Twitter or his like social media page on Wikipedia, but I would assume 6'10" to 7 foot, 7'1", somewhere in that general range. Yeah, he definitely loves the Coronas. Israel loves the Coronas. I should have a drink off with him, huh? Throw the stunner shades on, the Burberrys, and just go after it, beer and beer. I am gonna actually do a beer off, you know, with my boy Marcos. My boy Marcos loves Budweiser, but I could probably do a Corona, kind of like a beer off with him. But he usually can go crazy. I mean, this motherfucker can do 18, 20, 30 beers. So I'm not sure if I can sit down and drink 30 beers. That might be a little bit out of my league there, but I know I can throw them back. That's facts. It's nothing like Saturday nights, man. Main event, 11:30 at night. Oh, man. Zeus. Dude, for real. I remember watching all those programs back in the day, for real though. You know, staying up late and trying to watch, you know, obviously with the scrambled television, you know, you get those some kids and some people are trying to watch the porn or whatever. Oh, I saw a boob, or I saw this, and I'm trying to watch, you know, the pay-per-views. But I definitely remember watching Saturday nights back in the day, for real. Yeah, but like I said, I've been watching old school wrestling and sports for the longest time. I mean, it started off really early for me, probably like 3 years old, and obviously meeting Ken Griffey Jr., his rookie year in '89, meeting Sandy Koufax, Dodger legend, the best left-handed pitcher to ever pitch ever, you know, as a lefty, you know, for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Met him when I was 10, and that's really what made me, you know, a sports fanatic. That's really black box, exactly. Dude, I had a few friends that had the black box. Dude, God bless people that steal cable back in the day. Dude, there were so many memories with Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson, you know, watching UFC with Hoist Gracie and UFC 1, and then obviously Ken Shamrock and all that. But, I mean, $50 for a pay-per-view, that was a lot of money back then. You know what I mean? So you had to have a few buddies come over unless you had a black box. But, yeah. But after this is over here in a little bit, I think I might have to go get a beer or two. Today was kind of long, and like I said, I usually will try to throw back, you know, a couple days a week. But usually I try to save my beer or like the weed moments. I usually try to wait on those until it's like when I'm actually calling a game or when I'm, you know, watching NFL or maybe like a wrestling pay-per-view. Fernando Valenzuela, absolutely, man, he's a G. Yeah, dude, if I ever took you to my dad's house and you could see that Dodger kind of man cave area, it would blow your fucking mind, dude. Autographs from, you know, like I said, from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s to current, baseballs, bats, pictures, you know, PSA graded stuff. I mean, I've gotten a lot of his collection for him. And he's only really collected heavy probably for the last maybe 20 years. So if he really started collecting when I started collecting, he would have a lot more in his collection. But it's definitely one of the most epic Dodger collections I've ever seen in my life. Obviously, it'll get passed down to me, and that's for sure. Yeah, I definitely got the full 8 today. Yeah, I got the full 8 today. And it felt good, you know what I mean, to get a little bit of time. But, you know, at this point, at this point, sometimes, it's like I want to be there and I want to get the hours, but sometimes, you know how it goes. It's like, dude, let me fucking go early. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's not a lot of work to do, so if it's optional, usually I'll take off. You know what I mean? Because I'm always grinding on YouTube. I'm, reading, I'm watching film, and I usually do that 5-6 hours a day. So if I'm already fucking reading and watching film 5-6 hours a day, then that takes up a lot of time. So it's usually like most people go to work, their day's over, they're playing on their phone, they're drinking beer, smoking weed, doing drugs, doing their thing, whatever they want to do, right? But with me, it's like after I'm off work, then I got a whole nother job to do with reading, research, film study, doing live streams, reaction videos, uploads. And so normally my day doesn't even end till maybe 9 p.m. to midnight. So, I'm always fucking grinding, man. I got to know every name, every backup, every coach. I mean, I got to break down everything. So, but obviously, if you're a talker, but you got to know what you're talking about too. So, and especially if you're on YouTube, and you don't know what you're talking about, you get fucking roasted. There would be no way that I'd be at 20,000 subscribers, without me knowing what I'm talking about. And so you got to put in that hard work and that effort. And, I'm never going to quit. Plus, it kind of helps when, you sacrifice a Michael Jordan PSA 9 rookie card that's worth like $30,000. And when I ended up, selling it, it was worth about $6,000. I knew it was going to go up, to that $10, $20, $30,000. I knew it was going to happen. But sometimes you got to believe in yourself and sacrifice. And thank God I ended up investing in that when I did in 2003, LeBron's rookie year. Won it for $1,000 on eBay in an auction. It was worth $2,500 because the economy was down at that time. And then at that point now, I mean, with the documentary, with Michael Jordan, obviously, we already knew that all his shit was going to go up. And just imagine when Jordan passes away, that card's going to go up even more. But $20,000 Michael Jordan rookie card or 20,000 subscribers, I'd rather have the 20,000 subscribers and obviously have those relationships. Obviously I missed the card. It's on my Instagram, so people can go there and take a look at it. But obviously I'm a businessman. I'm a hustler. I'm always grinding, but I don't know how many people would invest in themselves like that, knowing that was the most valuable thing out there besides like a Mickey Mantle rookie card or like a Babe Ruth rookie card. So Cody Armstrong in the building. Yes, I do. Tyshawn Mullins in the building, KK's uncle in the building. My boy Joe in the fucking building. He drinks 6, 7, 8, 9 beers, just like our boy Israel at work. He goes at work in his Mini Cooper, goes off, drinks some beers, smokes some weed, and then he comes back to work. I actually like Israel. Most of the guys at work are pretty chill. We got a couple goofy guys. Aaron, who walks like he's got to stick up his ass, and you got a couple guys at work that are, you know what I mean? But most of the people at work are pretty chill dudes. My boy PJ, my boy Jared, and especially my boy Joe. And we obviously have the football connection, and obviously we got the Dodger connection too. And when I do the Dodger live stream, you're going to love that. I got all kinds of editing and special things for when we end up making that run in October. I would love to have my dad, but obviously with COVID, him being a little bit older, I don't know, maybe I can convince him to come over, during the playoffs and just watch the game with me. But it would be awesome for him to hop on the mic. He's he looks like Santa Claus. My mom is, Japanese. She's 5 foot. My dad is 6 foot European, Czech, and he's European, and he looks like Santa. You know what I mean? So it's like, and he's getting a little older. So I don't know if I can imagine, having him come, but I hope so. I said Steven Salinas in the building. Imagine if the Padres missed the playoffs. Padres are going to be the biggest threat to the Dodgers for years and years and years to come. They just need to stay healthy. But who would have thought the Giants would have been this fucking good? No one thought the Giants were going to be this good. They were good with Buster Posey and Bumgarner, fucking for years and years and years with those 3 World Series pennants that they got. But that was something I never saw coming this season. And that's big facts. Shit, Joe, you should probably come. You should come to my place sometime and hop on, unless you have good internet and a computer. Shit, I have a program on my computer. If I drop the link on my StreamYard, if you actually have a camera and you have pretty good internet, you can actually hop on the stream with me while I'm going live during like the Raiders game. But you'll probably be too drunk and you'll be, not knowing where you are. You'll be hanging out with this girl, hanging out with that girl. You know what I mean? Who knows what's going to be going on? But something to think about. And I only live 2 minutes away from work, so it's not like I live far away. And that's big facts. My boy Joe, first donation on YouTube ever to anybody. Didn't even know how to do it. And not only does he show love and support for your boy, all right, we both Dodger fans, for me and my dad, throws out a fucking $20 bill like I'm a stripper. Fucking love you, man. Appreciate you. My guy, man. I'll definitely have to get you a beer. I'll have to definitely get you back one of these days when I have a little bit more money. The only shitty thing about YouTube, is one of the things is like when I end up getting donations, I have to wait a month to get it typically. So it's always like a month behind, and then they take a percentage out of it. So a lot of times people will donate to me on the Cash App. That way I can get it directly. But like I said, if they want to see the message on the screen, a lot of people want the shout out as well. So I get it, you know what I mean? But any donations appreciated, Cash App or through the YouTube Super Chat. So much love to Joe and much love to Odin's Child. We got AEW fucking Dynamite. Normally, like I said, I'll be doing recordings from the studio. But, you know, obviously this season and this year, this will be year 5 for me. Year 9 recording in general, but year 5 on YouTube. And like I said, your boy's always hustling. I'm always grinding. Over 100,000 hours, you know, of time, blood, sweat, tears. You know, I got over 1,100 live streams, reaction videos, original content, and I'm at 3.4 million views. Definitely not easy. Yes, I know there's people out there that get 1 million views for one video, but I'm not a fucking, you know, a fad. Something that's just gonna be hot like the crate challenge for a couple weeks and disappear. I'm never quitting. I'm always grinding. I'm always hustling, and there's not a lot of people that I feel that can do NFL, college football, NBA, college basketball, MLB, AEW, WWE. I mean, I can pretty much do it all, but the best part about, you know, hustling and grinding is the fans. You know, the fan support is the best, and being able to bring a community of fans together, regardless if you're a Raiders fan like my boy Joe, or if you're a Kansas City Chiefs Kingdom fan like my boy Odin's Child, the 2 people that donated to the room today. It's fun. The shit talking is fun. The banter is fun. And I can't wait for the Dodgers to end up going for 2 and repeating so that they can get the pennant, because I wanted them to win before my dad passed. Obviously, he had kind of like a mini stroke, you know, a couple years ago, and that scared me. And obviously he's getting a little bit older, so it was really awesome to see them get Mookie Betts, and Bellinger popped off, and they finally found a way, you know, to get the pitching staff to step up, and Kershaw didn't choke in the playoffs, which was awesome. And then they got guys now like fucking Walker Buehler, that's fucking elite, which I love. And then you get guys now like Scherzer joining the team. Thank you. We know Trevor Bauer and that whole situation is kind of a clusterfuck, but at least you got Scherzer now, and I'm really excited to do Dodger live streams. And like I said, I got a lot of green screen work, editing, pop-ups. I got a lot of special shit that's going to be planned in that run in October, that's for sure. He said, well, I'll just drop it on the floor when I'm walking with the pallet jack. Yeah. Oh, shit. All right, looks like we got another 30 minutes left of the show. Like I said, since I got the East Coast feed on the TNT app, and then at that point, maybe go grab a beer at the store, then maybe do another video, depending if my girlfriend is done working in the studio room. Ooh, big chop to the pussy. Another big chop. These girls go after it. These girls go after it, man. KK's uncle, I appreciate that. Cody Armstrong, yes. Cody Armstrong, I do not have dementia. Yes, I remember you. You can ask me if I remember you like another 10 times, and every single time I will say, yes, I do remember you, Cody Armstrong. I don't have dementia. I'm not that fucking old, all right? I'm old as shit, like Joe, all right? But we're not old, all right? We old, but we not old, all right? I don't got dementia, at least not yet. Oh, Ty Conti. Hello. Ooh, crossbody. They got some good-looking ladies in AEW, let me tell you. You got some women wrestlers, you know, that kind of look like China, you know, obviously rest in peace, you know, that kind of are built like a man. But then some of these female wrestlers, they special though. Oh, 2. I thought she almost got that pin right there. But NFL season's going to be fucking wild. We got the Dallas Cowboys, we damn boys, versus my Tampa Bay Buccaneers next Thursday. Doing that live stream. That's going to be fucking lit. The very first NFL game of the regular season. Got my Oregon Ducks and Fresno State Bulldogs on Saturday. We got this fucking AEW all-out pay-per-view on Sunday. Hustling, grind. I got my fucking fantasy football league that I'm going to be doing as well. So it's going to be a jam-packed few days, and then we got Labor Day weekend on fucking Monday. So I mean, lots of beer is going to be thrown back on fucking Labor Day. A lot of smoke too. Dispensary actually sounds like a good idea. Dispensary, gummies, smoke, Coronas, Modelo's, beers, Patron, shots, more beers, 2 beers, 4 beers, 6 beers, 8 beers. And the Oregon Ducks game is on at fucking 11 in the morning. So I do want to go to Eugene and actually go to the game, but I do want to build my presence on YouTube for the Oregon Ducks. I think I was the only YouTuber on YouTube last season that did any Oregon Ducks. So if I can do that again and build the audience, I mean, I was getting like 2,000 to 6,000 people, in those live streams. So, and some of them are Duck fans, some of them are fans of other teams, and obviously I'll throw out the gloves. I got the chains, I got the jerseys. It's gonna be fun. And I expect the Ducks to win the Pac-12. And we got possibly the number 1 pick in the draft, Kayvon Thibodeau, who might be the next big thing. The next J.J. Watt, the next fucking big, Khalil Mack, the next Von Miller type of player. Oh, shit. Ooh. Knees in the stomach. Fucking gut buster by Penelope Ford. 2. God, I wish AEW was on the West Coast. That's the one thing about wrestling. A lot of the pay-per-views and a lot of the shows, they don't come to Portland. Sometimes I'll go to Portland and Seattle and Tacoma, but a lot of them are kind of like East Coast based, which is fine. But like I said, last time NXT TakeOver came on the WWE side, pre-COVID, I had front row seats, and I'll tell you what, you throw some beers back and you go to a fucking wrestling show, and you actually have a good show lined up on the card, it's fun. I have as much fun going to a wrestling show than I do with like NFL and college football. I mean, it just depends on if you're a fan and if you've been watching and you enjoy it. And usually I got a couple buddies that love it just as much as me. And like I said, I think wrestling and football, they kind of go together. Ooh, there we go. Headbutt. Oh, here we go. Ring the fucking bell. All right, Ty Conti, I see you. Another about 20, 25 minutes left until the show's over. Shout out to my boy Joe. Shout out to my boy Odin's Child. It's gonna be a fantastic year, man. A lot of research being done too, because that's why my nights are long. You know what I mean? Having to go to every team website in the NFL, watching the film, going, looking at the rosters, really breaking down everything about every single team, and that's really what separates me from any other YouTuber that's out there. Anyone can do a YouTube channel about their favorite team, but to not be biased and to be able to know anything and everything about your favorite team, and not only mine, with Tampa Bay, but all 31 others. Oh shit! Anna Jay's back? Shut the fuck up. Shut the front door. Oh, shit. I didn't think Anna Jay was going to be back for a few months. Oh, man. Surprises, surprises. Just like Daniel Bryan, all right? You never know what's going to happen. Just like fucking CM Punk debuting last week. First time in like 7 or 8 years. Anna Jay, let's go. I see your posts on Twitter, that's for sure. Brandon Crawford, Buster Posey. Oh, man. Yep. The Giants had a squad, and obviously my dad being a Dodger fan didn't like that, but they finally found a way to get over the hump. And obviously pitching was always kind of the bugaboo, for the Dodgers, but then obviously when getting Mookie Betts and getting a little bit more hitting at the crucial times was nice. Shout out to Joe, Steven Salinas, Odin's Child, KK's uncle, Cody Armstrong, Tyshawn Mullins. What to do? Oh, big fist in the face. All right, another about 20 minutes left into the show. And like I said, normally I won't do a live stream, from my phone like this. Maybe I'll do it for like 30 minutes to an hour, but I'm watching this anyway, so I'd be sitting in the bedroom. I mean, it's a little hot out here. Normally I like to be in the room that has the AC or the fan on me, but hey, that's the sacrifices that you make when you end up want to watch, your favorite programs, whether it be wrestling, NFL, college football, MLB, NBA. You know what you have to do. AEW Rampage on Friday night, CM Punk live. God, I can't wait to the pay-per-view to see what happens. Ooh, Darby Allin with Sting versus Daniel Garcia. Black. This pay-per-view. Rampage, okay. It's like, dude, if they have Rampage on at fucking 10 o'clock at night, like, I'm a hardcore wrestling fan for, like, AEW, but Jesus Christ, that's late. You know what I mean? Like, that's got to be on a little bit sooner so I can get at least the East Coast feed and I can get it at 7. Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, Wheeler, Yuta, Jurassic Express versus Matt Hardy, Private Party, and TH2. Oh, right here, Kenny Omega, the best in the world, versus Christian Cage. Kenny Omega, the best wrestler in the business. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Chris Statlander. Young Bucks, steel cage match versus the Lucha Brothers. That will steal the fucking show. Let me tell you. That might be the best match. That might be the best match throughout the whole pay-per-view. Besides CM Punk and Darby Allin. Miro, a.k.a. Rusev versus Eddie Kingston. I don't know how good that'll be. Battle Royale with all the ladies out there. Paul White versus QT Marshall. Man, I'm going to have to order this fucking pay-per-view. John Moxley. Satoshi Hojima. That'll be fire. And the final fight. MJF versus Chris fucking Jericho. Yes, please. Sign me up. I'm going to have to get some more donations so I can fucking order this goddamn pay-per-view. But luckily I get paid on Friday, so I'll have a little bit of money to spend.
It's been nothing short of extraordinary.
When he arrived at the press conference,
Oh, Jericho.
shocked, stunned everyone.
This evolution of trials that Jericho's gone through has pushed him mentally, physically, and even emotionally to the limit.
Fucking love me some Jericho, man. Cody Armstrong, movie?
MJF really
I would assume movie, not move.
I can see where MJF wants the throne for himself. And if Chris Jericho loses this match, I don't think anyone understands the ramifications that he felt throughout the wrestling world.
Love me some Jericho.
retired the great Chris Jericho.
I'm worried.
AEW All Out, the final fight, MJF versus fucking Chris Jericho, and then CM Punk versus Darby Allin. Let's go. Ooh, The Elite versus Lucha Brothers and Jurassic Express. Let's go. Favorite movie? I don't know if I got a favorite movie. Maybe Step Brothers with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. I mean, that one is always good. I can watch that over and over. Dumb and Dumber. I mean, I usually like comedies. I mean, there's a lot of, I don't know if I necessarily have one. You know, Terminator 2, Predator. There's plenty of movies that I like. I don't know if I necessarily just have one. But Step Brothers, to me, I mean, I can watch that over and over and over. I never get tired of that movie. Roads to the Top. So you got a little kind of show documenting, you know, Cody Rhodes and Brandy Rhodes. I'm not sure if I'll watch that or not, but can't wait for this next match, though. We get to see the best tag team in the world, the Young Bucks, going after Jurassic Express. It'll be interesting. Man, I need a beer. This room doesn't have any AC. It's getting a little bit hotter in here, a little sweaty. Obviously, I would watch this into the bedroom, but the bedroom TV has an HDMI input that's kind of fucked up, so I have to watch it out here in the living room. Otherwise, I would be in the studio, and I could plug it in there. But the girlfriend's still in there working and, you know, doing some Verizon things in there. So, and like I said, every once in a while I'll hop on and, you know, just give you kind of more of a personal just live stream, you know, just from me watching something or, you know, just talking about, like last time I think I ended up doing something like this, I think was on, the MLB All-Star Game? And obviously MLB All-Star Game was fun, and I always watch that every single year as well. So it just depends if I have access to the studio. But shout out to Joe, and shout out to Odin's Child. $25 in donations from a upload live stream from my fucking phone. If that's not love, I don't know what the fuck is. And Joe donated for the very first time. You know, not only to YouTube, but to me, to anyone. So shout out to them, man. You know what I mean? Big Jim Cruz. What to do, my guy? I can't wait for your Eagles, man. I can't wait. College football game, too. Oh, I know, man. It's going to be so lit, man. It's going to be so much fun. Appreciate that. I just had to get some of the notifications off the screen. They were popping up, but... yeah, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, they're obviously my favorite, you know, wrestlers in the business, tag team, and obviously as singles competitors in the wrestling business. But man, I can't wait to watch the Eagles. I can't wait to watch the NFC Least, aka NFC East. Finished up the Hard Knocks. Obviously, I had the first episode that I borrowed my friend's HBO Max account, and then obviously I went on YouTube and I ended up finding a link to end up watching the other 3 episodes. I love HBO Hard Knocks. It doesn't matter if it's Dallas Cowboys or the Jacksonville Jaguars that's on there. It's always entertaining. It's always fun. I would recommend going back to watch it if you guys didn't watch it live. It's fire, man. I just love being able to see them shit talk each other and the relationships and just the way that they interact with each other behind the scenes. I mean, that's an NFL fan's dream to be able to see that type of environment. Let's go. Jurassic Express, baby. Oh! Let's go. Fucking Jungle Boy. Marco Stunt and Luchasaurus. Fucking love Jungle Boy. His dad, Luke Perry, rest in peace. He died. Obviously did Beverly Hills 90210. The crowd interaction with his intro, especially when he went against, I think, Kenny Omega about a month ago, was fucking electric. If it's a pay-per-view and Jungle Boy's on there, the crowd participation is fucking lit.
There's something more companies should do, and we all should do as individuals.
Big Jim Cruz, Eagles fly, man. Can't wait to call Eagles games this season, man. Like I said, obviously with the Saints and the Hurricane Ida, I'm really worried about a lot of the people there in the NO. I've been reaching out to a lot of them. These guys are fucking lit right here. Yeah, Paul White. Lucha Bros. Lucha Bros are fucking exciting. It reminds me of WCW. It reminds me of like the Cruiserweight division. But if you're looking for excitement, obviously with Pac and Lucha Bros, there's just certain guys that have that high-flying excitement. AEW has got that excitement. You don't get this type of excitement with like the Young Bucks and obviously with the Lucha Bros. You don't get that in WWE personally. I mean, there's a few tag teams that are out there, but nothing compares to the Young Bucks or the Lucha Bros in my opinion. I mean, the innovation, the double team moves, the chemistry. You just see moves that you've never seen before on AEW or, something that's very rare once in a while. You just got Ida today in Philadelphia. Well, stay safe, my guy. How was it? Are you guys okay out there? Doc Gallows, Carl Anderson, the Young Bucks. And I love it that they went heel. Obviously, when Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks went heel, because my favorite wrestlers are always heels. My favorite wrestler of all time is Hollywood Hogan. New World Order for life, brother. If you're a heel, I probably fucking love you. All right? Anyone can be a face, but I'm always about the heels. When I collected toys, with my collection, I got like $10,000 in toys. Most of them are not even open. But it was all about Skeletor, not He-Man. It was all about Cobra Commander and not some of the other guys in G.I. Joe. It's all about the bad guys, the heels in my toy collecting, as well as just watching wrestling. Nothing better than the Young Bucks in wrestling. They are the best tag team in the world, period. Come at me. It's just the truth. Kenny Omega is the best wrestler in the business. Better than Roman Reigns, better than Randy Orton, better than Seth Rollins, better than anyone that's out on planet fucking Earth. Period. AEW gives the WCW at its height vibe. Absolutely. And that's why I fucking love it. It gives me that ECW vibe, which you're very familiar with in Philly. Rob Van Dam, Sabu, all right? Mike Awesome, Tajiri, Masato Tanaka, Justin Credible, all right? It gives me that vibe, but also it gives me that WCW Nitro vibe, the Bash at the Beach vibe. It gives me that vibe, and that's why I absolutely love AEW over WWE. I'll still watch the pay-per-views. I'll still do the live streams. But nothing gets me more excited on the wrestling tip than this. GBK7443, what to do? Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, hands down. It used to be Seth Rollins. But they, obviously gave the push to Roman. And, I don't think Seth's going to be leaving anytime soon. But, dude, Seth joining Moxley and AEW would be something else. Yeah, but definitely Kenny Omega is my favorite. And then Young Bucks is my favorite tag team. But I have a lot of love for Moxley and Jericho and Inner Circle. And I just love factions too. Vince doesn't like factions. He fired Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Now he's taking over. So you might as well bury NXT. It's going to be horrible. SmackDown's been horrible. Raw's fucking horrible. I mean, it's getting a little bit better with the fans. But for me personally, crowd participation and wrestling and just entertainment value, AEW is the best. I mean, period. I mean, I love it just as much as NFL or college football. My Oregon Ducks, my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, all 31 other teams in the NFL and AEW. Those are the three things that I can watch on TV that give me pure joy. And I haven't missed an AEW episode at all. Dynamite or Rampage, I've watched every single one. And I don't skip. Like, when you had like WWE, like Raw, SmackDown, NXT, there's a lot of fast forwarding if it's on the DVR. No fast forwarding for AEW for me. Stay safe, man. Stay safe, Big Jim Cruz. Tornado DDTs. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, shit! Ray Phoenix is a fucking G, too.
The brothers lock eyes with the elder brothers, and now, here we go.
Ooh!
Quadruple super kicks.
All the super kicks. Let's go. Lucha Bros. Definitely one of the most exciting tag teams that's out there, too. Norton versus Ice Train. Really, huh? Seriously. Like, who does more steroids between those two guys? Powerhouse Hobbs or Brian Cage? I mean, you thought fucking Roman. You thought Roman was all roided up, man. Oh, damn it. Now they're doing this whole commercial side-by-side thing. Yeah, and a lot of times I'm just watching this, in the bedroom, in the bed or on the couch or whatever, but it's the paper, it's the episodes. Ooh, the episodes right before we get into CM Punk and the pay-per-view, and I'll probably do an all-out live stream watch party, because I think I do want to order. I got to see CM Punk and Darby Allin. I mean, I'm just such a hardcore wrestling fan. I've been watching since the mid-'80s, around 84, 85. So the birth of Hulkamania, the birth of DX and NWO, Ric Flair, Undertaker, Macho Man. I mean, pretty much, if it's been on TV, I've seen it, or on VHS or pay-per-view, so. But I got a whole lot of love for WCW and ECW. If I had to, choose between WWF from back in the day of Attitude Era, or WCW or ECW, I'm definitely going with WCW and ECW over WWF. I mean, I still love The Rock, Stone Cold, Hogan. They've definitely had their moments, DX, but I've always liked kind of the camaraderie and just the announcers and the presentation a little bit more with ECW and WCW. ECW with the most hardcore wrestling, WCW with the wrestlers they had and the presentation and the announcers that they had.
Attention foodies, with this fusion of prime rib steak,
fucking prime rib steak. What are they showing? Yeah, at work today they ended up providing lunch for us, so we had Philly cheesesteaks at lunch. That's prime rib cheesesteak, but we had cheesesteaks at lunch today. They usually buy us lunch for the company probably once a month. So the workplace that I'm at definitely is one of the better jobs that I've had in quite a long time. And obviously having two jobs, doing that warehouse job, unloading trailers, and then obviously doing, YouTube full time. It gets to be a grind sometimes, but, I love it, man. I'm always grinding. Big Jim Cruz, great that you hopped on, my guy. Got some, dude, I normally, once in a while, I'll get donations when I do a live stream from my phone, just, no editing, just, hopping on and just hanging out with the fans, and $25. I mean, you know what I mean? What love from the fans. My boy Joe and Odin's Child, $5 and $20. Let's go. You know what I mean? That's when you really have the fans. Los Boricuas, the faction. Puerto Rican. Oh, man, that's awesome. I remember them. Los Boricuas. Now, go to full screen so I can watch this. I mean, it's my favorite fucking tag team. If it's Kenny Omega or the Young Bucks, or even fucking the Lucha Brothers, that's must-see TV. I mean, it's a lot better than anything WWE has on TV. And then anyone that they had on there, Braun Strowman, bye. Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, bye. I don't really know what they're doing. I don't know what Vince and Stephanie and Shane are doing, but Triple H and Shawn Michaels and all the people that they had running the show out there. But they're definitely losing a huge fan base. And, if you're a wrestling fan, you're a wrestling fan. But I know a lot of people have switched to AEW altogether or will watch WWE just a little. And I used to watch Raw, SmackDown, and NXT religiously. There was a point pre-COVID that I never missed a Raw in like 20 years or SmackDown, like ever. And obviously, since COVID, you know, there'll be ones that obviously I have skipped because the product was garbage. Oh, here we go. Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix and Penta. God, they're great. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, kicks. Ooh, shit. Oh, kicks galore. And that's why I love the Lucha Brothers. You know, it's just that Lucha Libre style. So fat, fun, and action. Oh, shit. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Yeah, WWE some shit, man. Not a good product anymore. I mean, Money in the Bank was pretty good. You know what I mean? But I think SummerSlam and WrestleMania weren't very good, in my opinion. Oh, look at the moves. Let's go.
Ray Phoenix planted Nick Jackson, and now a little perineal punish.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Lucha Bros might be my second favorite tag team. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of tag teams in WWE that have talent, but just the up-tempo, fast-paced, that reminds me of the Cruiserweight division from WCW. Ooh, shit. Ooh, look at the super kicks. Super kicks for days. Oh. And you got Luchasaurus. Even Luchasaurus can even do super kicks. Fucking love it, man. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Odin's Child. $25. Doing a live stream from my phone. That's love right there. Appreciate you guys. Oh, big kick by Lucha. Luchasaurus. He's super athletic for his size, too. Ooh, nice. Nice suplex. Kip up? Are you kidding me? Ooh, nice super kick. Yeah, chokeslam that bitch. There you go. Get the fuck out of the ring. Yeah, the COVID shows were very, very bad. Lucha Underground, yeah. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Jungle Boy! Yeah! I love it. See, like, every time you watch a Dynamite Rampage or an AEW pay-per-view, you'll always see something you've never seen before, or very rarely. Chokeslam his ass. There we go. Hell yeah. Look at this. Dude, are you kidding me? Someone the size of, like, Undertaker Kane doing a move like that? Get the fuck out of here. 2! Super kick party. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, shit. Ooh, big kick. Oh, watch this. Watch this. Oh. With the save. I just wish the show could be just Lucha Bros and Kenny Omega and obviously the Young Bucks and Moxley. I mean, you just give me them on every fucking show, I'm happy. Give me Moxley, give me Young Bucks, give me the Lucha Bros, give me Kenny Omega. I'm good. And then now we get CM Punk, dude. And what I really was hoping that CM Punk, when he debuted, he would go after Omega right off the bat. But I think that's the next feud. It'll either be CM Punk and Moxley or CM Punk and Omega. And once we get CM Punk and Omega or CM Punk and obviously Moxley, man, that's going to be fucking insane. But obviously they want to be able to build it up a little bit, but instead of having CM Punk go directly to Omega. Oh shit, they caught him. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Let's go. Ring the fucking bell. The fucking elite. Who's better than these guys in WWE? You name another fucking tag team. Or even a trio that's better. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Get out of here, man. I love it. And the faction reminds me of Bullet Club. It reminds me of the NWO. Here we go. Here's Kenny Omega. And then if you get Adam Cole, if he comes, because he was part of the Bullet Club, if he comes and joins, man, love fucking Kenny. I loved him face. I loved him heel. But I just love the fact that, you know, you got to be able to have heels in the business. It's like almost like a Hulk Hogan to Hollywood Hogan transition, you know, for the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. Love it, love it, love it. Kenny Omega, the best in the fucking business. Oh, shit. Just like the NWO beating everyone up back in the day. New World Order 4, live, brother. I know, and that's why the factions, you know, that's what makes wrestling cool. Having teams of, you know, 3 and 4 and 5 and 10, and like people, you know, they think that NWO doesn't sell, or DX, or having, you know, the Shield, or fucking New Day. Yeah, it does. People like gangs and factions, you know what I mean? You blow that shit up, obviously you don't know your fan base. Period. I love Jungle Boy, though. Him and Omega put on a hell of a match about a month and a half ago. Christian Cage. Nice spear. Can you imagine if Edge would flip and come over to AEW? I mean, Edge is a little old too, but bringing that Edge and Christian tag team back, wouldn't that be something? That would get a lot of ratings, let me tell you. And like a lot of people don't like the older wrestlers, you know, they're just like, oh, these guys are washed up, they're old, they got man boobs. Fucking, I don't care. I've been watching these guys for like 20 years of my life. Like, I don't give a shit if they're old or they're getting fat, you know what I mean? If you're a wrestling fan, you're a wrestling fan for life.
But you really gotta be careful not to misplace your personal items. Mr. Callis, I know you've got the keys to the cage control room.
Uh-oh, what do we got here?
Let her rip. Bring it down.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, they're bringing the cage down?
You thought we were done?
A little preview before Sunday.
You thought I was done, Christian?
Big Jim Cruz, I don't know. It seems like he was pretty invested with WWE, so I don't know if that's like anything that, you know, will actually happen or not, but that's just kind of like a fantasy storyline for me, you know what I mean? Maybe Jeff Hardy coming over and joining Matt, that would be kind of exciting too. Devon and Bubba Ray. Could you imagine a TLC match? You know, a TLC match, obviously, in AEW with the original Edge and Christian, Bubba Ray and Devon, and Matt and Jeff Hardy. Oh my God, would be just fucking insane. Just beating everyone's ass in the cage. Yeah, I don't know what the contract situation is, though, Big Jim Cruz. And like some of my best memories were watching NWO and Nitro and watching Thunder. Oh shit. Is that Marco Stunt? Oh.
Look at this. The elite holding all the reinforcements at bay. It's the cage. It's the cage doing it. The same cage that Sunday will hopefully keep these idiots out.
AEW Dynamite on right now. Shout out to everyone, you know, that commented, donated. Ooh, shit! Big fucking super kick. Right to the fucking face. Ooh, fuck. Dude, they're fucking super kicking the shit out of them. Oh my God. Ooh. Jesus. Wow. Damn, they're super kicking the shit out of them. Reminds me of like NWO back in the day. You know, Buff Bagwell, Scott Norton, Hollywood Hogan, Macho Man, and then they transitioned into the Wolfpack, Conan. Just beating the shit out of everyone, just taking over. You'll never replicate that, but this might be kind of like the closest thing besides like the Bullet Club. Like in this situation right here, if Edge's contract was up and then he walked down the ring, dude, they would fucking lose it. Oh! Fucking V-trigger? Yeah, he's already signed. Yes. Yeah, good old Daniel Bryan, Brian Danielson from Washington. Yeah, he might debut. He might debut on Sunday. It's possible. But if he debuts, who does he go against? That's the real question. Kenny Omega? Obviously, since he's the heel. I mean, I would assume Daniel Bryan will come in as a face, so. All right, man. It looks like the show is over. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Like I said, I'll be back maybe in a little bit, either today or tomorrow, to go over some fantasy football. Appreciate you. Love you. And I got one question for you. Who you know talk sports like us or wrestling? Your boy Ryan, the Northwest Sports Fanatics, and I'm out. Peace.